Well, the case of a former Border Patrol agent accused of the capital murder of a Central American man is now being called a case of spillover violence by state prosecutors. They are hoping to convict the former agent Joel Luna and send a clear message that spillover violence won't be tolerated on this side of the border. Channel 5's Daisy Martinez spoke with both sides on this case. She has more from Cameron County. Daisy.
Drugs, weapons, and murder, things state prosecutors trying this case say is common in Mexico. It's spillover violence, they say, that people here are trying to keep at bay. Defense attorneys say this former Border Patrol agent is being accused of these crimes based on association.
Spillover violence is a topic law enforcement officials often disagree on. But that's exactly what the capital murder case against Joel Luna demonstrates is here in the Valley, according to State Prosecutor Gus Garza.
This is a unique case, and it represents a different interest to the public in spillover crime. You know? I mean, how many cases have you reported on dealing with decapitations?
Joel Luna, his two brothers, Eduardo Luna and Fernando Luna, and two others, Aron Medellin and Nestor Leal, are charged for a crime scheme involving drugs, organized crime, and murder. Authorities say the group plotted the murder of Honduran man Franklin Palacios Paz. His body was found decapitated in the Laguna Madre in March 2015. It's organized crime jeopardizing the quality of life for folks living on the American side of the border.
On the other side of the river, we hear about them all the time. And that's the interest, that's the focus. Somehow we need to try to keep that across the southern side of the Rio Grande. And you know, our way of life should be different.
Defense attorney Carlos Garcia doesn't deny that it's spillover violence. He says Luna worked as a Border Patrol agent fighting it.
And he spent years doing just that until the state of Texas found it in their best interest to come and arrest him. He was on the job, he was working, protecting us, protecting you. That's what he did in Iraq, that's what he did in the Army, and that's what we hope that someday he'd be able to continue doing.
Garcia adds Luna is being accused of the crime because he's related to two of the other suspects.
The concerns for any defense lawyer is that this argument of birds of a feather flock together is a dangerous thing when someone's accused of a crime such as this, or any crime for that matter.
Garcia has requested Joel Luna stand trial alone and not along his brother Eduardo Luna, who is also accused of the crime. The judge rejected that request. Garza adds the crime Luna is accused of was a criminal enterprise involving drugs, weapons, and murder to, quote, put a lid, end quote, on anything threatening that enterprise.
Luna will go on trial with his brother in January. Both sides of this case agree it's a very complex case because it involves evidence in both Cameron County and Hidalgo County, as well as a total of 5 defendants. Jury selection is set for January 17th. Live from the Cameron County Newsroom, Daisy Martinez, Channel 5 News at 6.
And this is a Channel 5 News Extra to Daisy's story. We're taking a look back at the chain of events in this case. On March 2015, the headless body of Franklin Palacios Paz is discovered by fishermen in the Laguna Madre. Then on June 2015, 3 months after the body was discovered, 4 suspects, except the Border Patrol agent, are arrested in connection to the murder. In November of 2015, former U.S. Border Patrol agent Joel Luna is arrested in Jim Hogg County. In January of 2016, the suspects were officially indicted on capital murder charges. Then, in August of 2016, Fernando Luna strikes a plea deal with the state to testify in exchange for a 3-year sentence. In September 2016, the hearings are pushed back. And this month, October 2016, the trials are set for the 4 remaining suspects. And today, State District Judge Ben Uresti set those following dates for their trials. Eduardo Luna will be tried with Joel Luna on January 12th. Jury selection is set for January 17th. Aron Medellin will be tried on February 9th. Jury selection in his case is set for February 13th. Nestor Manuel Leal's trial begins on March 23rd. Jury selection on that case set for March 27th. And as we mentioned, Fernando Luna will not be tried. He did strike a deal with prosecutors in exchange for testimony.